is going on? Today is the day. Today is the day. The 2022 Crunchyroll Anime Awards votes are already in for the 2022 Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I've been participating since 2020, and the more anime I watch, the more winning votes I get. So yeah, the votes are in. Unfortunately, I'm not fully equipped enough for this. I can't even share the screen. I'm going Instagram live from my phone. And I could go live on my YouTube channel, but I don't know how to share my screen on my laptop. I'm on my laptop right now, and I'm about to start voting. Hello, Nikos. Okay, I got my biscuits and tea with me, right here. I got biscuits and tea. I'm getting ready. All right. And if you're also participating, you can just go on the Crunchyroll website, and you can at least hopefully stumble upon the ad, and it will say that voting has now opened. But the thing is, voting ends on the 25th. So today's the 21st, and I'm just voting now. So you have 4 days left to vote. So get on it, get started. Okay, so the first category is Anime of the Year. So Anime of the Year, I don't remember 2020, but I do remember nominating Jujutsu Kaisen for Anime of the Year, and that won, and they won. That was a winning vote. Okay, so the nominees for Anime of the Year are 8686, Jujutsu Kaisen again, Core 2 Season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Ranking of Kings, Sunny Boy, Odd Taxi, and Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1. I'm not a fan of Attack on Titan. I don't like big giant monsters. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. And I don't like, and Jujutsu Kaisen is full of scary stuff as well. But I already nominated Jujutsu Kaisen last year, and since there's finally something different within the list of nominees, I think I'm gonna go for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1 for Anime of the Year. So I'm gonna pick that one. And I vote. Confirm. Okay, so, alright. Jujutsu Kaisen Final Season Part 1 for Anime of the Year. The next category is Best Boy. Best Boy. And the nominees for Best Boy are Senku Ishigami from Dr. Stone Season 2, Odokawa from Odd Taxi, Ken Draken Ryuguchi from Tokyo Revengers, Izumi Miyamura from Horimiya, Boji from Ranking of Kings, and Manjiro Mikey Sano from Tokyo Revengers. Now, this is a bit of an improvement because I'm a huge fan of Dr. Stone. I've already finished Season 2, Stone Wars. I haven't finished Tokyo Revengers yet because I'm watching so much other anime, and because also the Wi-Fi here, the Wi-Fi kind of works in different ways in my house. It works on my phone. Like the Wi-Fi is strong enough for me to do an Instagram live, but it's not strong enough to allow me to watch anime on Crunchyroll because it keeps buffering all the time, and I seriously don't like it. Now it's hard to choose because I have to choose between Dr. Stone and Tokyo Revengers. So yeah, Senku Ishigami, he's really cool. I've seen Mikey in the first couple of episodes, and he seems cool. But at the end of the day, Tokyo Revengers is basically, I haven't gotten full around the story yet, but it's about an older guy who happens to be transported back in time, all the way back to the 2000s, in order to save his girlfriend from getting murdered. And I think Mikey kind of serves to be an ally for a bit until maybe later on in the episodes he kind of betrays him. I don't know. I haven't seen the rest of the episodes, but please watch Tokyo Revengers. I highly recommend it. It's such a good anime. I highly recommend it. But I don't trust those two. I don't trust Draken and Mikey. They are huge idiots, and I don't like them. I don't like them at all. They're not good characters. They're well written, but not good characters. You know, because the characters are so hateful, that's what makes them so well written. That's why it works. It's what I'm learning in the whole arts world. Yeah, you know what? I think I chose Shoto Hinata. I chose Shoto Hinata from Haikyuu to the top. And after that, when I nominated that character, I never watched Haikyuu. But after that, he seemed really cool, so I decided watching it. And it's a really good anime. It's very fun and very bright and family friendly. It's a sports anime about volleyball. I think, is it volleyball? Yeah, it should be volleyball. Yeah, it's volleyball. But no, Shoto Hinata is not here this time. So I don't trust Draken or Mikey. They're both characters from Tokyo Revengers. So I'm going to choose Senku Ishigami from Doctor Stone Season 2. I nominate Senku Ishigami for Doctor Stone Season 2 for Best Boy. So vote. I vote. Okay. Okay. Next category is Best Girl. Best Girl. Okay, so we have Vladilina Milize from 8686, Nabara Kugisaki from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Shoko Komi from Komi Can't Communicate, Toru Honda from Fruits Basket, the final season, Sarasa Watanabe from Kageki Shoujo, and Ai Oto from Wonder Egg Priority. Now, I've already nominated Jujutsu Kaisen for Anime of the Year, and that won. Komi Can't Communicate, I can't find it on Crunchyroll, but I think it's actually streaming on Netflix. So I might take a look at that. I've never seen that. That one looks interesting. Fruits Basket, I'm still in the first season. I'm a huge fan of Fruits Basket. I'm in the middle of watching the first season. But I've never seen the final season. I've never seen it yet. But Toru Honda is a really good character. I think I might nominate her. Kageki Shoujo, I've never seen that. I don't even know who this character is. Wonder Egg Priority, I think I saw clips of it on YouTube, and that looked interesting, and I looked for it in Crunchyroll, but it wasn't there. Crunchyroll doesn't have it. I couldn't find it. So I might check out. So I don't know 8686. I don't know. I could check that out. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Already nominated that. They won last year. Komi Can't Communicate. Could check that out on Netflix. Fruits Basket. I'm thinking about that one. I could nominate that one. Kageki Shoujo, Sarasa Watanabe. Yeah, not choosing that one. I don't know what that is. Wonder Egg Priority. Heard of the show. I couldn't get to watch it. So yeah, easy for me. I'm just gonna choose Toru Honda. I nominate Toru Honda from Fruits Basket, the final season, for Best Girl. Here we go. Okay. The next category is Best Protagonist. Best Protagonist. And the nominees for Best Protagonist are Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, final season part 1. With Eren Yeager is the one character I keep hearing the most about. And he's pretty badass. I think I've heard he's, half human, half Titan. And his eyes turn green and he transforms like he's the Hulk. And it kind of tempts me to want to watch it, but I don't know. And it's the same thing for another nominee, Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. Now I heard this guy is also the main lead character, and he can do many cool things as well. But instead of giant monsters, it's all about some supernatural horror stuff. So I don't know. I'm getting Hugh Jackman, Van Helsing vibes from him. But yeah, that's a no go for me. So it's a no to both of them. Joe, wow, Joe, Megalobox 2 Nomad. First of all, I didn't know season 2 was out, so I'm gonna check it out because I love Megalobox. It's about this guy named Joe. Megalobox is set in a world of sport where boxing has become more amplified. It involves, really, bionic arms. So it's kind of like Real Steel, the movie, but it involves humans as well, fighting as well with bionic fighting gloves or something like that. I don't know, to increase their strength. I don't know when Megalobox came out, because I literally watched it when it first came out. I think it was years ago during the first lockdown, or before that. But yeah, man, Megalobox 2. I didn't know it was out. Megalobox 2 Nomad. Yeah, I like Joe. Joe is cool. Odakawa, Odataxi, Boji, Ranking of Kings, Iota, Wonder Egg Priority. Like I said, heard of Wonder Egg, but I couldn't watch it. I've never heard of these other two characters before, so I'm gonna go for Joe. Gearless Joe, he goes by when he fights, because that's what it is. They call it gear. They call it geared. A bionic metal arms plus the normal boxing gloves, to fight. But he likes to fight without. So he calls himself Gearless Joe. I'm looking at the thumbnail and I see a backpack on him, so I think he's probably wearing gear again in this season. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'll check it out. I didn't even know season 2 was coming. Megalobox, wow. Joe, I vote you. I vote Joe from Megalobox 2 Nomad for Best Protagonist. Vote. tea and eating biscuits, and I'm voting for an award ceremony. You may describe me as a British geek, and I take pride in that. Okay, the next category is Best Antagonist. Now, this is where it gets weird, because Eren Yeager once again is nominated in this category. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1. He's been nominated for Best Protagonist and Best Antagonist. So what, is he like an anti-hero? Is he a bad guy and a good guy at the same time? I don't get it. But yeah, he's nominated. Tomura Shigaraki from My Hero Academia Season 5. My goodness! Man! I watched My Hero Academia Season 5. And especially the My Villain Academia segment. When his powers grows even more stronger. Because Tomura Shigaraki, he has the power of decay. So anything that he touches disintegrates. But since it's become more powerful, if he touches the ground will also crumble. So throughout the series, his powers have been improving. And as a bad guy, he really never backs down, and he wants to try and be better and, I don't know, be a villain and take over the world as such. That guy is something. Tomura Shigaraki, he is something. I might vote for him. Yano from Odd Taxi. I don't know crap about that anime. I don't know. Inosuke Shindo, also known as Adam from Skate the Infinity. Never heard of it. Echidna from ReZero Starting Life in Another World Season 2. Okay, now I'm a huge fan of ReZero. I love ReZero. ReZero it's very dark, it's almost supernatural, a little bit horrific, but it has drama and it has more brightness to it. It's not like dark and scary all the way through like Death Note. But with Echidna, she may seem like a villain, but there are some scenes in episodes where she has these conversations with Subaru, the main lead character, in some random field, and there's a table, like it's a sort of tea party, something like that, and now she has some things that just might piss Subaru off, but she may serve as an ally sometimes, but most of the time she has a few tricks up her sleeve. So it kind of makes sense that she's a bit of an antagonist sometimes. Yeah. Hi to Shauna. So, the thing is, so I have a bit of history with ReZero when it comes down to voting in anime awards ceremonies. So the thing is, I've already voted ReZero twice for Best Fantasy, and I think they won last year. They should have won last year. I believe so. They should have won last year. So it's kind of hard to choose. But I think Tomura Shigaraki is what affected me the most as an antagonist, as a villain, because watching that the My Villain Academia segment and Tomura Shigaraki, My Hero Academia, it's so effective. Because I literally watched it in depth. So to be honest with you, I never actually got to watch the rest of season 2 of ReZero, and I don't think I ever will, because I have to do Crunchyroll Premium and waste my money on that shit. So I think I'm gonna vote Tomura Shigaraki for My Hero Academia Season 5 for Best Antagonist. Yeah, I pick him. He was great. A great character. It's hard to hate him because of how awesome he is as a supervillain. So I'm going to vote for him. Confirm. Right. Next category. as always, when I do an Instagram live, one comes, one leaves, then one comes, one leaves. I've had Instagram since October 2017. And every time I have a live, it's always like that. Okay. The next category is Best Fight Scene. Best Fight Scene. Best Fight Scene. Now, for Best Fight Scene, throughout 2020 and 2021, I voted Deku versus Overhaul in My Hero Academia Season 4. And they both won twice in both years. So, it's kind of sad that they're not there anymore. They're not there anymore. And, yeah, they're seriously not there. So, Best Fight Scene. The nominees for Best Fight Scene are Eren Yeager versus Warhammer Titan, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, Yuji Itadori and Ayo Todo versus Hanami from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Elma versus Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, Naruto Uzumaki versus Ishiki Otsutsuki from Boruto Naruto Next Generations, Yuji Itadori and Nobara Kagisaki versus Eso and Kichizu from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, and finally Vivi versus Yugo Kakitani from Vivi Fluorite Ice Song. Now, Attack on Titan, Boruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, Vivi, never watched any of those. But I was planning to watch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. But I never got to because, again, I have loads of other anime to watch. So, and I have to choose something. So, excuse me. In other words, I'm just going to take matters into my own hands and just say I vote Elma versus Toru for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Vote. I vote Elma versus Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid for Best Fight Scene. Yep. Next category. Okay. The next category is Best Director. Best Director. Best Director. Now, the nominees for Best Director are Ichiro Hayashi from Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, Yo Moriyama from Megalobox 2 Nomad, Shingo Natsumi from Sunny Boy, Sung-Hoo Park from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Baku Kinoshita, director of Odd Taxi, and Shin Wakabayashi, director of Wonder Egg Priority. Same thing as the previous the previous category. Attack on Titan, Final Season Part 1, Jujutsu Kaisen, Odd Taxi, Sunny Boy, Wonder Egg Priority. Never watched any of those. Haven't seen Season 2 either of Megalobox, but I've enjoyed the first season. Couldn't watch Wonder Egg Priority. I don't want to watch Attack on Titan. I don't want to watch Sunny Boy. I don't want to watch Odd Taxi. Never seen them. I want to watch Wonder Egg Priority, but I wish there's a way I could watch it. Plus, I already voted for Jujutsu Kaisen for Anime of the Year. So, Yo Moriyama from Megalobox 2 Nomad. I vote you. I vote Yo Moriyama for Megalobox 2 Nomad for Best Director. Vote. Right. We're doing good here. We're doing good. Right. We're doing good here, guys. The next category is Best Animation. Best Animation. Yeah, so the nominees for Best Animation are Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mugen Train Arc, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, Vivi, Fluoride Eye Song, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Jujutsu Kaisen is being nominated for a lot of categories. It must be that good. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Core 1, Season 1. And Wonder Egg Priority. Now, Demon Slayer, I've heard of it, but I don't want to watch it because it's full of monsters and grossness. It's the same with Jujutsu Kaisen, plus I already nominated them for Anime of the Year last year. I already nominated Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid for Best Fight Scene for this year. I couldn't watch Wonder Egg Priority. I've never heard of Vivi and I don't care. I stumbled across Mushoku Tensei one time and it looks really good. And it's in my queue right now. But I can't watch it because there's a lot of other anime that I'm watching. For example, yesterday I think I posted on my Instagram story that I just started watching Dragon Ball Super. Now, it was in my vision board to start watching Dragon Ball because, anime, I know what Dragon Ball is, Goku and Dragon Balls and the Kamehameha wave, and there's going to be a lot of... Okay, there's going to be a lot of... Oh my gosh. It's enjoyable, but when you as you watch it, it's like, does it last throughout the entire episode? How long is he gonna be screaming for? To be honest, my point being is that I never watched Dragon Ball because I was kind of in fear that there wouldn't be a story much. It's just pure fighting and big explosions and plasma blasts, and lots of flying and lots of yelling and battle cries. What I really laughed at the most when I watched the first episode was Goku's voice. I don't know why, but his voice sounds like a kid or something, and he's so big and muscular. I was expecting to be like, yeah, I'm Goku. Yeah, but no, he just, yeah, he sounds like a kid. Yeah, he literally sounds like a kid. But yeah, it was cool to see. Like, almost every character was introduced there. I saw Goku, Goten, Trunks, Bulma, yeah, and many others. Oh, and Chi-Chi as well. And Vegeta is being mentioned a couple of times, and Piccolo is being seen from a distance. And there's other characters, but I don't know their names. There's one character who's pink and has an antenna, and has a scrunched up face, and goes all the time. And there's another one. He looks like a dog, but purple with ears, and I don't know. It kind of looks like the Egyptian god Anubis. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, But back to this. I think I'm gonna choose Mushku Tensei. Mushku Tensei. Mushku Tensei for best animation from the studio called Studio Bind. Studio Bind. All right then. Vote. I vote Mushku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 1 for best animation made by the Studio Bind. Yeah, for best animation. Confirm. Yep. The first episode was great. I think I might keep watching it until things get really serious. All right, next category is Best Character Design. Best Character Design. Best Character Design. Now, the nominees for Best Character Design are Tadashi Hiramatsu from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Atsuko Nozaki from Ranking of Kings, Angel Flat Studio and Yuichi Takahashi from Vivi, Fluorite Ice Song, Baku Kinoshita and Hiromi Nakayama from Otaxi, Michinori Chiba from Skate the Infinity, and finally Saki Takahashi from Wonder Egg Priority. I already voted Jujutsu Kaisen for Anime of the Year. Ranking of Kings, Vivi, Odd Taxi, and Skate the Infinity, Fluorite Ice Song. Never heard of them. I could watch Wonder Egg Priority. That is interesting. I can tell by the thumbnail it looks really well animated. So I think I might vote for that one. So yeah, I could vote for that one. So I vote Saki Takahashi from Wonder Egg Priority for Best Character Design. Vote. Next category. Best Score. Best Score. Best Score. Best Music. Now, I like anime music. I mostly, throughout my opinion, I think anime music is just two instruments and it makes a good, perfect music along with an orchestra. But The main instruments that are required in anime music are piano and strings. So, yeah, I'm just saying. So, best score. Oh, and also, I actually was practicing an anime song one time, and it's from ReZero. It's called Wish of the Stars. It's a beautiful piece. You can just go on YouTube and listen to that. It's really beautiful. Yeah, best score. The nominees for best score are Hiroyuki Sawano and Kota Yamamoto, the composers of 8686. Mabanyua, the composer of Megalobox 2 Nomad. Satoru Kosaki, composer of Vivi, Fluorite Ice Song. Yuki Kajira and Go Shina, composers of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mugen Train Arc. Punpi, Vava, and OMSB, composers of Odd Taxi. And Dede, Mouse, and Bito, composers of Wonder Egg Priority. Right. So, I've never heard of 8686. I don't know much about Vivi. I don't watch Demon Slayer. I don't know what Odd Taxi is. I already voted Wonder Egg Priority for Best Character Design. But Megalobox is so cool, man. Megalobox has good music. It's cool. I feel like My Hero Academia and Megalobox have the same level of greatness to the music. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Megalobox 2 Nomad. Yeah, I vote Mabanyua, composer of Megalobox 2 Nomad, for best score. Vote. Right. Right, okay. There's no one in this live. A couple of people joined and then left. Okay, there we go. The next category is Best Japanese Voice Acting Performance. So, Best Sub, basically. So, the nominees are Ayane Sakura, who voices Gabby Braun in Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1. Kiyoshi Kobayashi, who does the voice of Daisuke Jigen in Episode 0 of Lupin the Third Part 6. Aoi Yuki, who plays the role of Kumoko. There's someone outside. Anyway, yeah, Aoi Yuki, who voices the role of Kumoko in So I'm a Spider, So What? You know what I'm gonna say about that. And I don't know. Anyway, Yuki Kaji, who is the voice of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1. Oh, goodness me. And, next nominee is Natsuki Hane, who does the voice of Otokawa from Odd Taxi. And finally, Kanata Aikawa, who does the voice of Ai Oto from Wonder Egg Priority. Now, I don't watch Attack on Titan final season. I don't watch Lupin the Third. I don't know what that is. I hate spiders, and anything that has to do with giant bugs or monsters, it's a no-go. So that's a hell no to that one. So I'm a Spider, so what? I've heard of it, but I'm so not watching it. Yuki Kaiji. Again, yeah, don't watch Attack on Titan. I don't know what Taxi is. But I was going to watch Wonder Egg, and I had a feeling it was going to be great. I already chose Wonder Egg Priority for Best Character Design, but I think I'm going to choose it again for Best Japanese Voice Acting Performance, for Best Sub. Confirm. I vote Kanata Aikawa, who voices Ai Oto from Wonder Egg Priority, for Best Japanese Voice Acting Performance. Next category. Right. Now, the next category is Best English Voice Acting Performance. So, Best Dub. So the nominees for best dub, for best English voice acting performance, are Brittany Cox, who does the voice of Fina in Fina, Pirate Princess. Adam MacArthur, who is the English voice of Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Matt Shipman, who voices Reki Kyan from Skate the Infinity. Laura Bailey. Now, I know Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey is one of the greatest voice actors ever. I remember her as Fetch from the video game Infamous Second Son. She was also Black Widow in the Avengers video game. And I also know her as Catherine from Catherine, the RPG anime. Yeah, Laura Bailey, she's awesome. Laura Bailey is the English voice of Toru Honda from Fruits Basket, the final season. David Wald, who is the English voice of Inosuke Shindo, also known as Adam, from Skate the Infinity. And finally, Enaris Quinones, who does the voice of Rika Kawai from Wonder Egg Priority. Now, Enaris I also know. I don't know much about her work, but I only know her as Emerald from Ruby by Rooster Teeth. Okay, so I've never seen Fina, but it kind of looks interesting. Don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, don't watch Skate. Fruits Basket, I've been watching the first season. Skate the Infinity, don't watch it. Wonder Egg Priority, couldn't watch it, but I think I already nominated it for best Japanese voice acting performance. So I'll leave that alone because I have more choices. I think I nominated Toru Honda for best girl. But so I think I'm gonna go for Fina. I think Fina looks interesting. I've never watched it, but it does look, judging by the thumbnail, I'm guessing this is the character, Fina. She looks really pretty, and I'm guessing maybe she has like a pretty side and also some badassery to her. Because she's a pirate princess. I don't know, maybe we might see a little bit of Elizabeth Swann, Keira Knightley in her. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Fina. I'm trying to even out the odds on the nominees I pick because I don't want to keep picking the same thing over and over again. To choose something different. Yeah, Fina. I think I'm gonna go for Fina. I vote Brittany Cox as Fina from Fina Pirate Princess for best dub, for best English voice acting performance. Now, I have a little winning history with this category. For 2020, I voted for Billy Kametz, who was the voice of Naofumi Iwatani in The Rising of the Shield Hero, for best dub. Speaking of which, season 2 is coming out this year, which I am so happy and I cannot wait. Yeah, and for 2021, I voted for Zena Robinson, who does the voice of Hawks, the English voice of Hawks in My Hero Academia season 4. And both of those votes won. So I hope Fina is my winning vote. I hope this year will be my lucky year for the third time. So we'll see. We'll see. I vote for Fina. Confirm. Da, 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 da. Okay. Next category. Okay, best opening sequence. Now, the next category is best opening sequence. Best opening sequence. The nominees for best opening sequence are the songs Boku no Sensu by Shinsei Kamate-chan for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, Vivid Vice by Huya Extended for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Odd Taxi by Skirt and Punpee for Odd Taxi, Kaibutsu by Yoasobi for Beastars, I No Supreme by Fana for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, and finally, Crybaby by Official Heej Dandism for Tokyo Revengers. Now, for Tokyo Revengers, I was aware of the ending. You know, it had a bit of a jazz style type of ending, but I feel like the opening sequence was a little bit, it was less entertaining, but at least I know it. Excuse me. But yeah, Attack on Titan final season, don't watch it, already nominated it. No, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, don't watch it. Jujutsu Kaisen already nominated for Anime of the Year last year, and they won. Whoop whoop. I don't know, Taxi. Beastars was a nominee for last year, but I don't know which category. I'm not entirely sure which category Beastars. And I think I just might check it out because it's also on Netflix, so I could check that out. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, I already nominated that for Best Fight Scene. Crybaby, I think I'm gonna go for Crybaby. Crybaby Official Heej Dandism for Tokyo Revengers. So I vote for Crybaby by Official Heej Dandism for Tokyo Revengers. for best opening sequence. Vote. Next category. The next category is best ending sequence. I finished my tea and biscuits, so I'm going to set it over here. The next category is best ending sequence. Best ending sequence. Best ending sequence. Okay, so the nominees for best ending sequence are Shogeki by Yuko Ando for Attack on Titan Final Season, Part 1. Shidogen by Lisa for Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mugen Train Arc. Infinity by Yuri for Skate the Infinity. Yasashi Suisei by Yoasobi for Beastars. Nai Nai by Ryona for Shadow's House. And Ganbaro Kumuko-san no Theme by Watashi, which is the nickname for Aoyuki, who voices Kumuko in the show, for So I'm a Spider, So What. Okay, so I never watched Attack on Titan Final Season. I never watched Demon Slayer. Never watched Skate the Infinity. Never watched Shadow's House. I'm definitely not watching So I'm a Spider, So What. But Beastars looks interesting, so I might go check that out. So, and I think, okay, I think Shadow's House looks interesting as well. But I'm gonna go for Beastars anyway. For Beastars. Beastars, I nominate Yasashi Suisei by Yoisobi for Beastars for best ending sequence. Vote. Okay, best action. Best action. Best action. The next category is best action. The nominees for best action are Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Vivi Fluoride Eye Song, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train Arc, SSSS Dynazenon, and Wonder Egg Priority. Never watched Attack on Titan, never watched Jujutsu Kaisen, already nominated for it. I nominated Jujutsu Kaisen for Anime of the Year last year, and they won, once again, whoop whoop. I don't know Vivi, never watched it. I don't watch Demon Slayer. The title looks interesting to me, SSSS Dynazenon, because I'm watching another anime called SSSS Gridman. Now, if you don't know what SSSS stands for, it stands for the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which is where all of these giant robots, Jaegers even, come together and they form a colossal superhero team. So I'm wondering if SSSS Dynazenon is actually about that, if it's some sort of continuation I don't know. We'll just have to see. And of course, Wonder Egg Priority. But I couldn't watch Wonder Egg Priority. But after watching SSSS Gridman, the action in it, I think SSSS dot Dynazenon would actually have the kind of action in there, but more amplified than SSSS Gridman. So, I think I'm gonna go for this SSSS Dynazenon. So I vote for SSSS Dynazenon for best action. Vote. Next category, best comedy. Best comedy. Best comedy. Now, the next category is best comedy. So the nominees for best comedy are Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Komi Can't Communicate, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, Heaven's Design Team, Life Lessons with Oramichi Onisan, and Odd Taxi. Now, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro was the best one I've ever watched. The best comedy. It is funny as hell. I love it so much. It is so funny. And also, just to recommend another little something to you. If you want to watch another comedy, I recommend that. But I also recommend another anime called Magical Senpai. Magical Senpai. If you have Crunchyroll or Funimation, just go on those apps and just download it and just watch it. Yeah, just watch them. They're so good. Komi Can't Communicate, again, I think it's on Netflix, so I could check that out. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, I already nominated that for best fight scene, and I think for other categories as well. Heaven's Design, I don't know that one. Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan, don't know that one. Odd Taxi, don't know that one. But I watched Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro mostly. So, and it's really good and it's really, really funny. So I'm gonna go for that. I nominate Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro for best comedy. And plus, even before this, it was already renewed for season 2. So season 2 is gonna happen, and I cannot wait. So let's do it. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I nominate Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro for best comedy. Vote. Confirm. That is my pick, yes. Easy, easy every day. Next category. The next category is best drama. Best drama. Best drama. The next category is best drama. Now the nominees for best drama are 8686, Kageki Shoujo, To Your Eternity, Fruits Basket, The Final Season, Odd Taxi, and Wonder Egg Priority. Now, I've never seen 8686. I don't know Kageki Shoujo. To Your Eternity. Now, that I watched, and it is so emotional, and it's really, really good story, and it has a lot of emotional depth, including this little kid, this little girl as well. and obviously this spirit that keeps jumping from one body to another, but inside this boy. Fruits Basket. I have been watching the first season. I didn't get to finish it, so I never actually got to watch this season. I didn't know Fruits Basket is actually ending. Attack on Titan and Fruits Basket are ending. I don't know Odd Taxi, and I couldn't watch Wonder Egg Priority, but luckily I don't have to choose Wonder Egg Priority or Fruits Basket because I have a choice. I have a choice already made for me. But just to point out, not just Best Fantasy, but I think back in 2020 I did vote for ReZero. I vote ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, for Best Drama. So, and I don't think that didn't win. So it's kind of a shame that it's not here this year. But man, To Your Eternity, all the way. I picked that one. I vote To Your Eternity for Best Drama. Vote To Your Eternity. I like the opening sequence. That's the opening sequence for that anime. I love it. Let's see now. The next category is Best Romance. Ooh. Best Romance. Best Romance. Best Romance. For Best Romance, the nominees for Best Romance are Beastars, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Komi Can't Communicate, Fruits Basket, the final season, Horimiya, and The Duke of Death and His Maid. I'm planning to watch Beastars. I already voted Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro for Best Comedy. Komi Can't Communicate, also on Netflix. I plan to check that out. Fruits Basket, first season. Didn't get a chance to finish the first season, so I didn't get a chance to watch that season, the final season. Horimiya, The Duke of Death and His Maid. I think both of those two. I tried looking for it in Crunchyroll, but I think it wasn't there. So yeah, once again, I vote Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro for Best Romance. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I vote Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro for Best Romance. Vote. That's my pick. Okay, we actually have two more to go. Two more. Two more. The next category is Best Fantasy. Best Fantasy Anime. Isekai. Best Fantasy. The nominees for Best Fantasy are Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation Season 1. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2. To Your Eternity, Ranking of Kings, The Case Study of Vanitas, and Wonder Egg Priority. I already did Mushoku Tensei for another category. I forgot what. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. It kind of looks a little bit boring. Plus, there's monsters in it, and the fact that a guy got killed, and then he wakes up and he's been reincarnated as a slime. I think that's the worst life you could have. It's a bit of a nightmare. I don't know a ranking of Kings. I don't know the case study of Vanitas. I couldn't watch Wonder Egg Priority because they don't have it on. They don't have it on Crunchyroll. Yeah, To Your Eternity. I vote for To Your Eternity for Best Fantasy. Vote. Confirm. And here we are. The final category for Best Film. Now, normally I don't actually watch anime movies much. I like watching anime TV shows. Okay, so the nominees for Best Film are Bell, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Mugen Train, Shirobako, the movie, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice Upon a Time, Josie, the Tiger and the Fish, and Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. I don't know any of these, but I know Demon Slayer, and if there's a movie, then I might as well just vote for that one, even though I don't watch the anime, so I'm just going to vote for that one. Plus, it's also on Netflix as well, but I just don't care. I don't watch it. I don't like it. It says it has demons in it, so yeah, might as well. I vote for Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Mugen Train, for Best Film. Vote. Confirm. Alright. Thanks for voting. Help your picks win by voting daily till January 25th. Like I said before, January 25th is when voting ends. So, and don't forget to come back on February 9th to find out who wins. So February 9th, that must be the day of the ceremony when the results are in. And I think, as always, they may be live very late. I think we're probably last year they were live on YouTube from midnight. So for the latest updates, follow us social media, blah blah blah. Yeah, I did it. Yep, I voted. Yep, I voted. That's it. That's all of my votes done. Guys, thank you so much. Okay, even though there's no one in my life, thank you so much for supporting me and participating along with me with this. If you want to do it by yourself, then fine. Yeah, and thank you so much for being there with me. My votings for Crunchyroll Anime is done. It is done. So thank you so much. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so yeah, voting ends on January 25th. The award ceremony, the results are in by February 9th. So take care of yourselves and stay safe. Thank you so much. I'm ending this live now. It's a goodbye from me. Goodbye. Goodbye.